In today's video, we're exploring the life and legacy of the late actress Naya Rivera. From her rise to fame on Glee to the heartbreaking events leading up to her tragic passing, Naya's life was filled with both joy and sorrow. Join us as we take a poignant journey through her house, her children, her cars, and her net worth in 2024, shedding light on the complexities of her life. Get ready for an emotional roller coaster as we delve into the personal and professional life of Naya Rivera. From her family life to her successful career and the challenges she faced along the way, this video aims to honor her memory and celebrate her accomplishments. Naya Rivera was an American actress, singer, and model. Recognized for her work on the popular musical comedy drama series Glee, in which she starred from 2009 to 2015, she received various awards, including a Screen Actors Guild Award and nominations for 2 Grammy Awards. Born January 12, 1987, Valencia, Santa Clarita, California, United States. Died July 8, 2020, age 33 years, Lake Piru, California, United States. Spouse, Ryan Dorsey, M., 2014 to 2018. Parents, George Rivera, Yolanda Prevatire. Siblings, Nick Kayla Rivera, Michael Rivera. Body discovered, July 13, 2020. Naya Rivera net worth $5 million. Early life. Naya Marie Rivera was born in Valencia, California, on January 12, 1987. She was raised in Valencia and lived in or around Los Angeles for most of her life. She was of African American, German, and Puerto Rican descent. When the term Afro-Latinx became widespread in the 2010s, she was often identified as such. Her mother, Yolanda Prevatire, née White, is a real estate agent and former model, while her father, George Rivera, worked various IT jobs including positions at Disney and Universal Music. Her parents had married in 1986, but divorced in 1996, and her mother was remarried to Charles Prevatire in 1999. Rivera was close with her stepfather, but did not really know her grandparents. Her maternal grandmother was Clara White, an abortion counselor and figure in the civil rights movement who was involved in the March on Washington, Selma to Montgomery marches, and 1968 Chicago riots, and who organized protests with and was represented by activist and lawyer Lloyd Barbie. Rivera did not grow up speaking Spanish at home, but understood it and later learned to speak it. She was the oldest of 3 children. Her younger brother is former NFL tight end Michael Rivera, born in 1990, and her younger sister is runway model Nick Kayla Rivera, born in 1994. During the time her parents were married, the family's income would fluctuate dramatically, sometimes living lavishly and other times struggling. When they were in financial difficulty, Rivera approved the use of some of the money she earned as a child that was set aside in her Coogan account. The family owned a boat and often went boating when Rivera was a child. She still enjoyed boating as an adult and took many trips to Lake Piru near her home, which she considered a sanctuary. At 8 or 9 months old, Rivera began to be represented by the same talent agent as her mother, who had moved to Los Angeles to pursue modeling. Rivera was a fan of Michael Jackson from a young age and became friends with one of Jackson's nieces as a child actress on the audition circuit, visiting Neverland Ranch twice, though not with Jackson present. She also met Tupac Shakur as a child. He was a fan of her acting and went over to introduce himself after spotting her family at LAX. Rivera attended Valencia High School in Santa Clarita and graduated in 2005. Her mother had convinced her to join a choir in her freshman year, but she quit it after a few weeks because she was constantly overlooked for classmate Nazan and Mandy. She challenged Mandy to a sing-off for a solo, but Mandy declined and so Rivera left. She had wanted to be a cheerleader, but her family could not afford this. Instead of high school activities, Rivera spent her free time at acting auditions. She suffered with anorexia as a teenager, something she opened up about as an adult. In 2019, Rivera described her high school experience as terrible, indicating at other times that part of this was her attitude towards education, compared to her career, the lack of coffee served there, and racism. Career. 1991 to 2008, the royal family and early career. Rivera appeared in commercials for Kmart as a baby, but her first significant acting job was at the age of 4 when she appeared as Hillary Winston on the CBS sitcom The Royal Family in 1991. As she could not read the scripts, she would learn her lines through recitation and memorize them. This skill stayed with her, as she was known for learning lines quickly and never messing up on set. The show received positive reviews and high ratings initially, but it was cancelled soon after star Red Fox suffered a fatal heart attack on set, which Rivera witnessed. Rivera wrote that she and Fox were intergenerational BFFs from the moment met, and that she considered him like a grandfather. Watching Fox die in front of her at a young age affected her for the rest of her life, particularly around filming season finales. Still, she said that on the royal family she fell in love with being on TV. She received a Young Artist Award nomination for her performance in the series. As a child and teen actor between 1992 and 2002, Rivera was part of the golden age of black sitcoms, and had roles in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters, The Jersey, Live Shot, Baywatch, Smart Guy, Houseblend, Even Stevens and The Master of Disguise. In 2002, she also appeared in the music video for B2K's Why I Love You. She then had a guest appearance on The Bernie Mac Show in 2002, before returning to the show for 10 episodes throughout its 5-season run. Growing up mixed race in the entertainment industry, she found that her ethnicity could both help and stifle her opportunities. Sometimes she found that she could not be typecast by casting directors because she wasn't black enough, or Latina enough, and struggled to get roles as either ethnicity, but has also said that she could play a lot of different ethnicities, from just plain old dark-skinned white girl, to Latino, to African American, broadening the roles she could audition for. This also concerned her, feeling that she may have been picked for modeling jobs to be the ethnic girl. In 2016, she discussed how she still faced racism in casting at this point in her career, using the example of an audition where she was told that she lost the part to a white woman because the size of lips distracting to male execs, saying, "Does she know that's racist? I'm Hispanic and black, you can't say that." Personal life. Relationships and family. Rivera dated actor Taj Mowry between 2000 and 2004, after having first met shooting a commercial when Rivera was 4 and later working together on Smart Guy in the 1990s. She remained close with Taj and his family, particularly his sisters, Tia and Tamara Mowry, for many years, including helping the sisters find an apartment when they got kicked out of their house and appearing on Tia Mowry at Home in 2017. In an Instagram tribute post on July 12, 2020, after Rivera was declared missing, Mowry wrote that he never stopped loving Rivera. Between 2008 and 2010, Rivera dated Glee co-star Mark Salling. The two had a rocky relationship and ultimately split at the request of Salling's publicist. She later said that Salling breaking up with her felt like the worst thing ever at the time. Salling was arrested in 2015 for possessing child pornography. In her book, written before Salling's subsequent suicide, Rivera expressed that she was not totally shocked at this, but it still took her by surprise. She then briefly dated actor Ryan Dorsey, whom she would later marry. In her memoir, Rivera revealed that she had an abortion in 2010, shortly after splitting from Dorsey, due to the fact that her career was taking off with the success of Glee. She did not tell Dorsey about the abortion until they got back together in 2014, and said that he was supportive and respectful when she did. She wrote about the abortion in her book Her Platform: Tackle the Stigma.